check. 1 2 1 2. We live, baby. Come on. That's right. Okay. Can you hear me now? Oh, let's go. It's your boy Big Chew, the voice of the beat.
You know what I want?
Blaze up.
Come on, blaze up.
It's the beat for me.
Wah 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 for your guy, for your B-O-Y. Drop it for your guy, for your B-O-Y. Do it for your guy, for your B-O-Y. Come on, baby, we are. For your boy, for your boy, also for your boy, fix it for your boy. Drop it for your, lift it up. Penny, bust it open, lift it up. Yeah, come on, lift it up. Penny, bust it open for your B-O-Y. Penny, for your rockin' for your lift it up, baby. Mix it with your bust or not.
Come on, blaze up. You know.
Drop me a nasty beat.
Hey y'all, sorry about that, y'all. My bad. See, this is what happens when you're not prepared. How y'all doing? Y'all get in here and get the likes up on the video. It's been messy. Y'all get the likes up on the video. Shout out to everybody in the building. I'm sorry, I'm trying to pull y'all up over here so I can see the chat. All right. Shout out to everybody in the building. Like I said, get the likes up on the video. We got a few things to discuss now. One of those things, I'm sorry, girl, my hair all over my head. Hold on. What is going on? Girl, whatever. It's 2 weeks before Mardi Gras. Oh, can't wait. I can't wait to go to Mardi Gras. Oh, I can't wait. But anyway, shout out to everybody in the building. Thank you, Winright. I appreciate you. Sorry, I'll be eating before I come live. Make sure nothing in my teeth. All right. So, what I was saying, Mardi Gras coming up. Oh yeah, got to know that. And Saint is jingle belling in the background, per usual. Let's start with what we're gonna talk about today. We're talking about Big Meech versus 50 Cent. They say, I didn't say it. They say that 50 Cent got Big Meech party canceled. Girl, it's a whole drama. Boosie. They were saying that people was backing out of the show. They don't want to, we paid our ticket and they canceled the show. That's what I heard. They said Boosie, the only one stood 10 toes and said he's still gonna rap for Big Meech. Now, was this a welcome home party? I don't know. We're gonna get into it. But 50 claimed he don't have nothing to do with that. Y'all already know how it is. 50 Cent been dragging Big Meech. I've been listening to this stuff the past few days. Cuffy done came out and exposed Big Meech. Cuffy is the guy from St. Louis who's allegedly the first person to put $1 million in Big Meech hands. Everybody's saying he a snitch. Everybody's corroborating him snitching. Girl, what is going on? Everybody got all this going on. And who else? The other guy. What's the guy name? Big Dog. He done came out just today and was talking about all of this. Blue Da Vinci has come out. Everybody is coming out saying the same thing. And one thing that I caught was the guy Blue Da Vinci was like, he been trying to say this, and the guy who was interviewing him was like, well, why, people ain't catch on back then. He was like, because it's not about the truth no more. It's literally all about popularity. And he ain't lying. But we're gonna get into that. And they done canceled the boy show, girl. I don't know. We'll get into it. And then we also gonna get into Rockhead. There was some alleged text messages. Somebody said that these are real. I don't know if it's true, but alleged text messages of Ronny basically saying that, he think that they trying to set him up and get him popped. A shame. And she was down at the probation office, and we're going to get into that too and a couple other things. Y'all get the likes up. Wait, they canceled it 2 hours before it started. I paid $240 for my girlfriend Valentine's Day. Oh, that's cold. That is cold. Rondo, if I drop the link, you want to come on here? Let me know, Rondo, if you want to come on here and tell us what's on the ground, boots on the ground, what's going on down there at the show. Let me know. I'll drop the link for you right now because I want to know what's going on. What happened? What happened? That's what I want to know, Rondo. Let me know. I will drop the link just for you or anybody who was down there who had their money ready trying to get in the show. I will drop the link because I want to see what's going on. Thank you, Dominique Leroux, for the super chat. She says, love you, Vu. You are a true inspiration for Acorn, the best YouTuber. You are going to go far, and I'll be right here watching. Oh, my God. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that, Dominique. I really do appreciate it. Thank you. I'm working. I work hard for the money. I work hard, and I'm trying to get y'all some good content. That's why I've been putting a lot of more pre-recorded content out because I'm trying to get back in that bag. But I'm working, y'all, and I'm almost done with my job, and y'all gonna have me full time, and I'm gonna get on y'all nerves. But yeah, thank you so much, Dominique. I appreciate you so much. Who else? Danielle Noble, thank you for the super chat. Boo, that was me about Elon. I'm on the case. Gotcha. All right, Fat. I got you, Mama. Thank you so much. Nikki, thank you for being a member for 9 months. Says, have you checked your PO box? I sent you something. I haven't, but I will tomorrow. Saturday morning. I will. You guys get the likes up on the video. Is Rondo gonna come on here? Let me know, Rondo, because I'll drop the link right now. Who out there was ready for the show and they couldn't get in? That's what I want to know. And if you want to come up, let me know. Now let's get into what we were talking about. So let's start with 50 Cent. So apparently 50 Cent has this beef with Big Meech. Because I talked about it on the other channel, but just to give y'all a little cliff notes of the backstory. Apparently, Big Meech, is the head of BMF, and 50 Cent has the show BMF on Stars, and 50 Cent was making money off of BMF while Big Meech is in jail. Well, Big Meech comes home. 50 is expecting some level of loyalty without giving that man no coins, because according to Lil Meech, he had needed some money. But long story short, Big Meech takes a picture with 50's arch nemesis, which is Rick Ross, and then all hell breaks loose. Rick Ross is like, don't be mad at me because I had to put money in his pockets, and it went back and forth. Immediately, 50 Cent started to go around and say that he was a snitch. Now, this is bad for Big Meech because his whole jacket, his whole persona in the streets is Big Meech is that dude. Like, he don't snitch, he stood 10 toes. Boom, 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 whatever. Rondo, you want to come up? Let me know. So, yeah, that was the rumors now. And it completely tears credibility out of Big Meech's whole background story. Now, allegedly, they say that Big Meech, Lil Meech, all the Meeches is around there suing people. They say they done sued the boy Big Dog. They suing 50. They suing everybody for defamation of character. Now, speaking facts, I don't know how that would be necessarily defamation of character, but apparently that's what they suing and saying. They suing and saying that it was defamation of character, and the people want their coins. Girl, I don't know. I don't think that this is defamation unless he's lying. But I mean, is that really a road they want to go down? We gonna see. Drake started this. How Drake started it? Did Drake start it? He might have did, child. Listen. Nigga said, who Meech gonna borrow the money from? Right. Yeah, lawsuits flying everywhere. It's sad, but it is what it is. I'm here for the entertainment. We about to get right into it. Method to my madness. Thank you for the super chat and the purple hearts. Love you. Thank you so much. Coretta Patrick, thank you for the super chat. You're so very entertaining to watch and so funny. Thank you, girl. You know, back in the days when I was a little girl, my brothers, I had one year older and one year under, and they used to be ribbing me buku bad, girl. They used to do me bad, girl. They used to say my neck was black. They used to say my legs gonna rub when I get older. They used to say all kind of stuff. I'm black and I'm fat and I'm ugly, girl. Because, you know, my brother was light skinned and the other one was brown skinned. But they used to be ripping me. And, you know, the reason I started being quick with the comebacks because I had to be quick with them Negroes. So, yeah, I used to come back real quick. And, you know, we family, we funny. My mama funny. All us funny, girl. So, you know, it gave me a thicker skin. Everything I done heard, you know what I'm saying? I done heard it from my brothers. You know what I'm saying? My head shaped like a peanut. Girl, all type of stuff, girl. You're ugly. I remember I had my first boyfriend. Well, at least he was my boyfriend in my head. His name was Landis. I never forget it. And I remember I had fell in love with Landis. And my brother, the one who a year older than me, was like, that's why that nigga gonna die. And I was saying, no, don't say that. I love him. And he was like, no, I don't care. That nigga about to die. You're gonna be left like looking stupid and ugly. And I was like, and I couldn't tell my mama because we couldn't have no boyfriend anyway. But that's just the type of brothers I grew up with. So it developed a tough skin. So it's hard for a bitch to crack me. You feel what I'm saying? Because I done been cracked from a little girl. So yeah, shout out to my brothers. I wouldn't have it no other way because they made me rough. So I like that. You know what I'm saying? But anyways, thank you so much, Coretta for the super chat. Yeah, they was evil. But back then, that was normal. That was normal back then. You know what I mean? Like, you got real. I'm from New Orleans, girl. If you ain't got no tough skin, you ain't gonna make it. Because the people out there don't give a damn. You know what I'm saying? They don't care. Yeah, but I used to hear it all. I love my brothers. And this was back in a time when everybody wasn't so sensitive. See, you got to learn to not just be, oh my God, I can't believe you just said that to me. This is so horrible. And then go cry about it. You got to remember to come back, and say something real derogatory to them. Like for instance, one time I caught my little brother, the one who a year younger than me. They had this white girl who lived next door named Ariane. I probably shouldn't have gave that girl a name, but y'all don't know it anyway. But I had caught him on the side of the garage. And one day he tried to come at me. I forgot what he was saying, girl. And I said, nigga. I said, that's why I seen you on the side of the garage with Ariane. And my brother was this skinny. And Ariane was a big old white girl. And I said, and that's why when I look behind there, you look like a piece of shit between her booty because you're so... I said, nigga, when I turned the corner and I seen you behind her, I said, it looked like you were so skinny and black and she was so white and fat. You look like a piece of shit in her ass, nigga. You know what I mean? You just got to get creative. You got to get creative. And it builds character, in my opinion. It builds character. You know what I'm saying? And I think, I wouldn't change my childhood for nothing, girl. It was a time in that household. You know what I'm saying? It was a time. You know what I'm saying? So, I think that made me into who I am today. So shout out to my brothers. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you just got to come back real dark. You know what I'm saying? When they say something crazy, you got to be able to make them want to fight you after that. See, my little brother, my brother who was a year older than me, he didn't want to fight me. But my little brother, he was real sensitive. So whenever I say something real bad, he'll try to fight me. But he couldn't beat me up at first. But then when he got bigger, I had to fall back a little bit. But you know what I'm saying? When we was younger, he couldn't beat me up. So I just wait for him to get mad and try to swing. Then I, boom, 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 grab him. He was buku skinny, put him in the headlock. Pop him upside the head type tease. It is what it is. But, once he got older, I had to tread light because, yeah, I had to tread light. And I did. I did just that. I treaded light. I did. No, I'm not the only girl. I'm the middle girl. I'm the middle child. I had another sister, and then it was my brother, then me, then my other brother. Then we all a year apart. And we all 1 year apart. Yeah, it's crazy. Anyway, thank you, Bree, for being a member for 8 months. I view lots of bloggers and content creators, and I can say I watch you all day, every day. Thank you for your daily inspiration and guidance. Hashtag Acorn for Life. Thank you, Bree. Thank you so much, Bree. I appreciate it. Because see, if you was gonna get on here and say something else, I was gonna say I didn't say it. Morning Joe's people know what I'm talking about. I didn't say it. Thank you, Brie. I appreciate you, man. Come on, y'all. We gotta get this show. Hold on, let me read the rest of these super chats because I don't want to be backed up. Shout out to everybody in the building. Y'all get the likes up on the video. Amanetta, thank you for the super chat. Yes, I made it live. Yes, you did. Thank you so much for the super chat. Robin Thick, thank you for being a member for 7 months. Can you say I didn't see it? You are my fave. I just said it. I didn't say it. I didn't say it. I didn't say it. Morning Joe's people know what I'm talking about. Yay. Thank you, Robin. Win Right, thank you for the super sticker. I appreciate you. And one more. Ariana Zane, thank you for becoming a new member. Welcome to the dollhouse, sis. Thank you. Come on in, take your shoes off, girl. Get comfortable because we about to get right into the show. Okay. Yeah. Somebody, wait, what she said? New subscriber here. Thank you for subscribing. Y'all, we almost at 50,000 subscribers. Can we at least get to 50? Thank you so much, Miranda Lee. Y'all, let's get me down to 50, girl. Speaking of 50, can we get to 50 before we finish talking about 50? I seen Summer, girl, calling her son daddy. It's weird out here in these streets. It's weird. It is so weird out here in these streets. And I seen people in the comments saying, well, I know girls that call they son daddy. Can I just say this? And I don't want to hurt nobody. And if I hurt you, it might be you. Patricia, darling, thank you for becoming a new member and welcome to the dollhouse. Thank you so much. But let me say this. And this is not everybody. Dwayne Holloway's all right. This is not everybody, but I'm a girl mom. I don't have a son, so I'm a girl mom. Let me play the video to give y'all context because I want to give y'all the context before we get into that. And I'm not even supposed to talk about something, but I forgot to talk about it. And so you bringing it up is good because I needed to talk about it. As a girl mom, I don't have a son. I've always thought not all, some Black women's relationships with their son is weird to me. Not all. So if you got a son, don't come. But video. That's not me. I'm not talking to you, Fefe. I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to the other girls who really be weird behind their sons. You know what I mean? Y'all look weird to me. That's just me. But let's get Summer on here. Then I'm gonna give my commentary on this. So Summer has a son. Hold on. Summer has a son. Let me pause.
I call my son daddy, y'all.
Hold on. She has a son. And she calls her son daddy. And honestly, I get it because, we have pet names for our little boys. Papa, because my little nephew named Papa. But it's not said in this context. Like, I call my son daddy. You ready to go, daddy? Daddy, you want to go get something to eat? That's the weird stuff I be talking about. Let's get into Summer, and then we're going to come back and see what we got to see. It's so weird, and it's cringe, and it's give incest to me. Summer gave me very much incest tease. I'm not saying that that's what she's doing, but it sounded and felt like that, and I didn't like it. Look.
I call my son daddy, y'all.
Oh, my head.
You hungry, daddy? I call my son daddy, y'all. That's daddy. When I have another son, he gonna be Poppy. We at Rainforest Cafe. You want some of this steak, daddy? Huh? You want some of this, daddy? You want some of this barbecue shrimp?
We don't want Sonic 3. Sonic 3.
Tomorrow. I want to do whatever you want to do, daddy. I call my son, okay, listen. I call my son daddy because that's his name. That's his nickname. He don't like when I be at his school and I say daddy. But his nickname is daddy. Like, hey, daddy. Yeah, I'm at Rainforest Cafe. This is my son's favorite place. His birthday is Friday. Saturday. But I call him daddy because that's my daddy. And my daughter is my shorty. Why is that his nickname? I don't know. When I pushed him out at 15, I just looked at him and said, damn, daddy. That's my daddy. His name Daddy, and Royale nickname is Boo Boo, but I call her Shorty. Hey, what's up, Shorty? Or daughter. That's my daughter. Mirror, he just always just been fine as fuck to me. Like, my son is handsome. So when I look at him, I just be like, Daddy. When I have another kid, the boy gonna be named Poppy. His nickname gonna be Poppy. And my daughter, Nickname gonna be Mama. Look at him, y'all. I'm about to show y'all this greedy. Hold on. How you do? I don't even know how to do this, Ross. I'm gonna just do this. Look at my food. Good as look yet. Stupid.
So there's that. It was very cringe to watch. She had a baby at 15, so maybe that has something to do with it. Maybe because I grew up with a father, an active father. Maybe because like even with men I date, I never really was into calling them daddy and stuff like that because I actually have a real father. You know what I'm saying? A daddy. But it was cringe saying, "Oh, I call you ready to go, daddy? You want to eat, daddy? Daddy, that was super cringe." And then also her calling him fine. Yeah. And honestly, Summer is just one of a lot of these women. I got women like that in my family, to be completely honest. I got one person in my family. I ain't gonna say who it is. I ain't gonna say how they're related because they're gonna everybody. If somebody on here from my family, they're gonna know exactly who I'm talking about. Matter of fact, they're gonna know when I say it. I got one person in my family that treat her son literally like an old man. Literally. And it's weird. And everybody in the family know it. And everybody in the family be talking about it. And have y'all picked up the psychology behind it? She called her son daddy but called her daughter shorty. So you hold his nickname is up here in her mind and shorty is down. But that's a whole nother story for black women and black girls. But neither here nor there. This is disgusting. I think it's weird. And I see it too often. Not just the calling a daddy. I'm talking about some of the women who dress their sons like the nigga they won't be with or the nigga who left them. And it's weird. It's super weird. And I will never be okay with it. And a lot of the women who praise and put their sons on these pedestals, they typically turn around and give you their ass to kiss anyway, but neither here nor there. It's weird. And a lot of these women either have daddy issues or maybe they just can't take the pain of not finding or being with somebody they want to be and they use their son. I don't know what the psychology behind this, but this was cringe. She's cringe. And it sounds about right coming from somebody like Summer. Okay. Sounds about right. It's right on brand for Summer, for me. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't expect nothing different. I'll say that. Win right. Thank you for the super sticker. Ariana Zane, thank you for becoming a new member. Welcome to the Dollhouse. Patricia Darling, welcome to the Dollhouse. Thank y'all for becoming a new member. Yes. Dominique Ashby, thank you for the super sticker. Oh, you sent another one. Thank you so much for the super sticker. We got to get into the show, y'all. I be talking too much. That's why I get messed up. KB, thank you for the super chat. It's weird and I'm uncomfortable listening. Extremely weird and uncomfortable. Extremely weird and uncomfortable. Like beyond weird and uncomfortable. You right, KB. Thank you so much for the super chat. And Angela Jefferson, thank you for the super chat. Hey, Dr. Voodoo Doll, my favorite internet niece. Hey, T-Day. What's going on, T-Day? Thank you so much for the love and support. And I love you back. Let's get into it. Oh, yeah. That's another one. That's another set. Carlissa and Blueface? Weird. And then when Blueface had to flat out say, you're not my girlfriend. Like, stop. You acting like you want to be my girlfriend. But that's how she acts. Weird. She don't even act like that with Dre. That's why I know it's a psychology thing. It's a psyche thing where these women be running behind something they see in that specific son. Because she don't act like that with Dre. Think about it. Carlissa don't act like that with Dre. She only do that with Blue. I don't know what it is in Blue that make her act like that with him. But it wouldn't surprise me if she was calling him daddy too as a little boy. Yup, Mama did Scrappy. That's another set. Come on, man. That's another group. That's another mother and son duo. That's weird. It's weird. And it's got Scrappy and Mama D's and Blues and Carlissa's and Summer and her son. They got them all over the place and it's sick. And I'm just saying from a person, I don't understand, maybe because I don't have a son, so maybe I'll give y'all that. Yup, Diddy and his mama. They say Jim Jones. Oh, girl, yes. Jim Jones and his mama too. It's weird. It's so weird. Diddy and his mama, Jim Jones and his mama, Blueface and his mama. It's weird. It's so weird. And I can't speak for nobody. I'm going to just speak for me. Girl, I be thinking y'all be wanting to sleep with y'all sons. The ones who act like that. It's weird. Ooh, I remember this. Remember, who said it? Was it Jim Jones or was it Nancy? That's Mama Jones taught Jim Jones how to kiss. Put a one in the chat if you remember that. Put a one in the chat if you remember when Jim Jones, I think it was Jim Jones. One of them, either she said it or he said it, but they taught him how to kiss. Oh, girl, you know, I'm the reality show TV connoisseur. I know what I'm talking about. Nancy said it. Okay, sound about right. But it's right on brand for how they act. Or at least how she act. Girl, that's weird. That's weird. Didn't Carlissa say she taught Blueface how to do something too? Like hump or something like that? Girl, it's weird. It's weird. Let's get into the show though. Y'all get the likes up on the video. Get the likes up on the video. So, snitch. 50 comes out and say that the boy Big Meech is a snitch. I already gave y'all the backstory on that. And Big Meech came out with a statement, and we're going to get right into that as well. Then we're going to get into all the stuff that's been going on. Y'all get the likes up on the video, please, and thank you. Let the people know we around here Jostin', okay? Get the likes up on the video. So, Meech came out with a statement, and this is what he had to say.
I'm trying to let nobody treat me off the street.
You trick Cuff off the street, nigga.
I never folded, never told.
You
never
told Tammy to tell, bitch.
That's the folded sign. Always with me. So I'm doing this for my loved ones and the support of my friends and family.
Y'all gonna be disappointed when Lil Baby don't show up? When Skilla don't show up? When Vizzo don't show up? When all these motherfuckers don't show up?
I wasn't gonna address this.
Man, this nigga reading drops, man. Look at you reading this shit.
But I never folded, never told, never will. That's the folded sign. Always with me. So I'm doing this for my loved ones and the support of my friends and family. Come out to the Amaran Arena.
He can't even go. He on house arrest. He can't even go.
So let me give y'all the backstory. Why 50 said he's snitching and he's saying he didn't. A lady named Tammy Cohen is a government informant, and also she was an informant for trying to get Meech out of jail early. But it turns out she was sleeping with one of the feds, and they threw the whole case out. So she was going, he would give her the play to go set niggas up. She'll set them up talking about buying and selling drugs and things of that nature. And then these niggas will go to jail. Cuffy got popped like that. Blue Da Vinci got popped like that. But so technically, Meech is not lying. He himself is not snitching. But he's using a third-party cooperative, which is the clear woman, Tammy Cohen, and she's setting them up on his behalf, okay? So that's why 50 was going off saying, nigga, you snitching, you full of crap, blah, 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 blah. So fast forward. Before we get into Cuffy and Big Dog and all this other stuff, because it's so messy. You know, I realize men are messy as fuck. Do you hear me? Men are extremely messy. So 50 goes and says, he said, you told Tammy to tell, bitch. But then he says, if the artist on the bill don't show up, are you going to want a refund? Big Screech is not even going to be there. He can't go out after 6 p.m. But don't take my word for it. Go ahead and knock yourself out. So that's what 50 was saying as far as the party that he's throwing. He was saying this a while back. This was a few days ago, that the artists are not going to show up. Now Boosie, La Boosie badass, he came out and was like, I'm going to show up because I'm a man of my word. You know what I'm saying? And if I'm a man of my word and I said I'm going to do something, I'm going to do it. Matter of fact, I'll just play the video because they had a back and forth. I'll do the Twitter back and forth. So they went back and forth on Twitter. And then they also had words. They also had words. Well, not really words. Boosie kind of did a little video basically saying that he going to do what he got to do. So 50 cents. Boosie says, no, I'm doing the show for real, for free. Y'all think I would charge someone just came home. Y'all just think I'm heartless. LOL. 50 said, I like Boosie, always did. When he see the dot you gonna be like, oh shit. Now, mind you, Boosie is the one who always stands on business as far as, oh, I don't respect rats. He played on Terrence Gangsta Williams. Shout out to Giggity. But he played on Giggity, talking about Giggity ratted when Giggity ratted on a dead man. Okay. But nevertheless, what's the boy name? Boosie claims to stand on so much business, yet, and as far as like not dealing with rats, yet and still he's on here talking about he's still gonna do the show. So I'm in confusion, but neither here nor there. Now, Boosie came out today and basically said, listen, I don't know what's going on between them, but I'm a man of my word. I say I'm gonna do the show. I gotta do the show. But Boosie, my thing is this. I thought you don't mess with rats. Okay? Let's get into this video. Shout out to, I forgot who this is. I'm gonna call him out. But shout out to whoever this is channel. I'm gonna call y'all fed. Don't worry about it. Don't strike me down to the ground. But anyway, let's get into this video right quick.
So today is the day for the Big Meech concert, and there's been a lot of speculation on which artists will show up.
Yeah, man, we back, man. February 13th. Zod back. If you ain't at the concert February 13th, you ain't doing nothing with your life, man. Come out and show support to the family, man. Big Zod just did a dub, man. They ain't expect us to be here, man. Hey, man, they ain't expect us to be here, man. Zod back, man. Round 2,
20
man.
years later.
Talking about,
Ain't
man.
05, it's 2025.
Right here, right here, right here.
Still here.
They ain't expect us to be here, huh, bro?
You heard me?
They ain't know we was coming like that, huh?
2.0.
We the ones they look up to, man. Hello.
Hi. How are you?
Good, how
Oh,
you doing?
damn. I just went in mine.
Come on, I need you to help me find something.
All right, what do you need?
Let's go over this list who all gonna be down there. Mind you, we just read 50 said, don't be surprised when nobody don't show up. So look who all was supposed to be on the welcome home Big Meech welcome back party. Lil Baby, Rick Ross, 21 Savage, Sexy Red, Kodak Black, 42 Doug, who is ESTG? I don't know who that is. Moneybag Yo, Boss Man D-Lo, T Grizzly, Babyface Ray. I don't know half these people. Icewear, Yeezo, is that the same person? I don't know. Skilla Baby, Peasy, Payroll, Giovanni, YTB Fat. What the fuck is a YTB? YTB. You too big fat? What does that even mean? Tay B, Boosie, and Young Scooter. This was all the people on the lineup that were supposed to come down there for the welcome home party. Now remember, before Meech went down to the prison, he was heavy in the hip hop game. So it makes sense that people gonna pull up, pull over, and pop out like welcome back, boom, boom, boom. Remember, 50 said, I don't know why he inviting y'all. That nigga can't go because he can't be out past 6. Well, 50, maybe he got his probation officer to give him a special grant. You know what I'm saying? To let him on out, okay? So, yeah, one big sausage fest and one female. Anyway, so now they was doing that big one, talking about, yeah, we still on. They never thought we was going to be here. And let's get into Boosie and him saying that he's still going to perform. Check it out.
After 50 Cent started his campaign on calling Big Meech a rat, and 50 been going at the artists that's supposed to perform at this concert as well. I seen Lil Boosie say he's still gonna perform, and he said he gave Big Meech his word, and he needed to see facts before he could stand on it.
Performing at the Big Meech party? Yeah, I'm performing. I gave Big Meech my word, that I was gonna perform, and I ain't.
Boosie got a podcast? Why it look like he in a podcast room? Shout out to Boosie if he got him a little podcast. He need one, crazy ass.
I give a man my word. That's my word. I don't know what's going on. I can't just pull away from not performing over something, they got going on with him and 50 and all this going on. If it was, I just can't, after I gave him man my word, if something was to come out and I feel it's factual, I'll stand on it. But, not in no last minute because something going on social media, I don't know no facts of it.
But before we get to the rest of this content, make sure you hit that like button. Let's get this video to a high.
So All right, because he's just gonna go over the backstory. So that was Boosie saying that's his word. He gonna stand on his word. He said he gonna do the show. He said, I'm gonna do the show because I don't have the receipts. Well, Boosie, you didn't have the receipts when you called Giggity a snitch. Shout out to Giggity, bro. But you ain't had the receipts when you called Giggity a snitch. And I feel like Giggity the smartest snitch if there is a snitch. Because Giggity did some crimes, Terrence Gangster Williams, but he did some crimes with some dudes back in the 90s or maybe the early 2000s. Them niggas dead. So yeah, he went and told them, yeah, the dead niggas did it and he got out. That's the, if you're gonna snitch, you got to do it like that. And I'm pretty sure his partners wouldn't matter or wouldn't care if he done said that and they gone already. What they gonna do, dig him up and bring him to court? Girl, Boosie fake as hell. So neither here nor there. Let's move back around. So we already seen that 50 was saying, don't be surprised when nobody don't pull up. Boosie around here saying he gonna hold his word and he's still gonna show up and perform until he see otherwise. Well, right after that, the party got canceled. It was, well, party over. It says canceled. Big Meech welcome back concert is canceled. Now 50, you know, he's 50 and he took to his Instagram and said, man, I ain't have nothing to do with that. 50, you absolutely did, in my opinion. Okay, because 50, you the one said don't be surprised when people don't show up. Even in the video, he said, what you gonna do when little baby don't show up? So you know 50 got on the line and said, hey, bro, don't go over there. And that's probably why, in my opinion, the show got canceled. Listen, let me tell y'all something. Y'all gotta be strong. The music industry is very, very political. It's extremely political, as a matter of fact. And the same thing happened with Charleston White when he got into it with Tip. He had did that fire ass podcast with 85 South Show, and when him and Tip got into it, Tip called the 85 South Show, called that boy and told him to take that down. And he did. Took the whole, I'm talking about the video was about to go viral. They took it down because it's politics. It's scratch my back, I'ma scratch yours. Okay? So with that being said, somehow, somewhere, the concert got canceled. Now, 50 says this, I had nothing to do with this. Please stop calling my phone. I sincerely hope you have a nice day today. Happy Valentine's Day. I'm stronger than you think I am. 50 has been trolling down to the ground. Now this the somebody else. Who this is? It says, yo, Rocket. I don't know if this Cuffy. I don't know which one it is. He says, yo, Rocket, this Cuff. Yeah, that's Cuffy. This Cuff, this is my text message number. Tell 50 he's a bad man, homie. That nigga got rats jumping ship left and right. Now, tell 50 the nigga J-Bo trying to call in now. LOL. So Cuffy is one of the guys that came up with 50 Cent, came up with Big Meech. And he according to him and everybody around him, he put the first $1 million in Big Meech's pocket. And he's locked up because Big Meech's third-party cooperative, aka informant, set him up and gave him 20 years, okay, in the feds or something like that. So it's messy. I know a lot of people just thinking, oh, 50 is horrible, and he is, but it's messy. This is messier than girl love and hip-hop. This whole thing is messy, okay? So because I realize men, and I've been realized this, but I guess it is when it's in your face, it hit different. I realize men messier than women. Like literally, men be messier than women. Because everybody got something to say. Now, I want to play a little bit of Cuffy talking about the BMF show stuff and all of that. And basically, he's saying that Meech is a snitch. And basically that they put him in jail so that they can move him out the way so that he can't get no rights and no money off the BMF stuff, because he was one of the first people that was shopping around a movie for BMF, but they set him up, put him in jail, boom, boom, knocked him out. And now the lady Tammy Cohen, who's the clear woman, let me get her on here so y'all can see what she looked like. I showed y'all on my other channel, but if you wasn't over there, I'm gonna show you the lady Tammy Cohen. Tammy Cohen used to date Blue Da Vinci. That's another guy in the clique, or was in the clique. Now, Blue Da Vinci turns around and they stop dating, but somehow she ends up dating, not dating. Well, they say allegedly they messing around, but she ends up messing around with Meech and becoming an informant so she can get time off of Meech's sentence. And I know women, the only way we doing that is if we hunching. You hear me? If we're not hunching, I'm not trying to help you get no time off your sentence, girl. This the lady right here, Tammy. She used to be with Blue Da Vinci. And listen, this is the crazy part. I only know these people names because I remember Jeezy used to say all these names in his raps. I mean, that I'm just being honest. Big Meech and also with Rick Ross. I think I'm Big Meech. Larry Hoover, type T's. I knew who Larry Hoover was. I just never knew who Big Meech was. I was too young when Big Meech was running these streets. Or maybe I wasn't. Maybe I just wasn't tapped into the streets like that in Atlanta. But neither here nor there. She is the third party cooperative who used to date Blue Da Vinci, but she started somehow getting connected to Meech after her and Blue Da Vinci broke up years later. And then she turns around and starts setting people up to get Meech off early. And she almost had him off, but she was around there sleeping with one of the feds. And they found out and they had to throw the whole case out and the fed got fired. Okay. Now, not only that, she continued to go on to set people up because she set up Meech's friends, Cuffy. She set up Blue Da Vinci and a few other people. Okay. That's the girl Tammy, the skim milk. That's the clear girl right here. Okay. Let's really be clear about this. She's clear. Okay. Now, niggas, oh, she was so beautiful. Maybe she was. Maybe she was giving habidi bidi bang bang when she was 20. But y'all already know how milk is. It's good when it's fresh, but it ages real bad, real fast. Look, you get that gallon of milk and you bring it home. The expiration date always 3 days later. You get it? Neither here nor there. So this is the story. These are the people, you know what I'm saying? And this was going on. Now, back to the boy Cuffy. Now remember, Cuffy is supposed to be from St. Louis. Shout out to the Lou. Shout out to the Lou. You know what I'm saying? But Cuffy from St. Louis. Cuffy said he the first person put $1 million in 50 in Big Meech's hands. He said Meech was a bum when he met 50. He said Meech was a bum. Cuffy said Meech was a bum when he met him, but he the first one put $50 million or $1 million, I'm sorry, in his hands. And he feels some type of way because they set him up. Okay. That's literally what it is. Shout out to the people from St. Louis, right there and her and all of that. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to y'all. There's a lot of, for my people, my Educational Friday people, there's a lot of history goes back to St. Louis with the original indigenous black people, but we'll talk about that another day. But shout out to the Lou, bruh. Shout out to the Lou. I rock with y'all. I ain't never been to St. Louis. I need to go pull up over there. They say ain't nothing up there, though. Tell the truth. Who from St. Louis, girl? They say ain't nothing up there but crime and hard times. What's going on in the Lou? Do they have anything else up there besides crime and hard times? Now, I didn't say it, so don't come dragging me, St. Louis. That's what they said. I didn't say it. Now, I ain't never been up there, okay? But I do want to come and see what's going on. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Sexy Red, if she the representative, Lord have mercy. But I don't believe that. I believe that St. Louis have the best of the best, Now, let's get into this doggone thing, girl. Casinos are cool. Girl, I ain't going to no casino, girl. I don't even know how to gamble. When I lose $20, I quit, okay? Girl, $20 I buy to me, I quit and I play the nickel machine and the penny machine. What's up? Girl, please. And if it take me 30, 45 minutes to lose my little $20, I'm out of here. And I want free drinks. And they ain't gonna give it to me no more unless I look like I'm gambling. Now I gotta sit at the doggone slot machine and act like I'm gambling to get a drink. I'm not a good gambler. You know what I'm saying? Let's get into what the boy Cuffy had to say. Shout out to St. Louis.
Is it true Big Meech did a third-party cooperation deal to receive a reduced sentence in his case by setting up a known kingpin from St. Louis named Cuffy? Well, that's the word on the street, so let's get into that. First off, for all y'all who don't know who Cuffy is, he is a known kingpin from St. Louis who did business with Big Meech for over 20 years since 1990. And according to him, he is the first person to ever put $1 million in cash in Big Meech's pockets. And as of today, he claims he was set up by Big Meech, which eventually led to him receiving a 27-year prison sentence. And he claims it all started when Big Meech was in Detroit's county jail when he got indicted in 2005. And while Big Meech was in Detroit's county jail fighting his case, he met a Spanish connect named Fidel Suarez, who had major connections to Mexican cartels out of Los Angeles, California. And Cuffy also claims Fidel was the first target who Big Meech was trying to line up so he can receive a reduced sentence. And Cuffy also claims that the person who Big Meech was using to line up Fidel
was the girl Tammy. Let me say this before. So originally, allegedly, they say Big Meech was using the clear girl Tammy to set up a Mexican, and he was in the cartel allegedly. Okay, and he was gonna use her to set him up, the Mexican little Fidel Suarez or whatever his name is. But she ended up mentioning Cuffy into one of the feds, or one of the feds overheard her talking about him, and then they turned the investigation on Cuffy. That's how Cuffy went to jail, girl. Now this Tammy about to speak, I think. Hold on, girl. Get the likes up on the video.
Cameron Gatling. I'm making this recording in regards to my dad. He's Dion Gatling. Most people know him.
This Cuffy daughter.
As Cuffy. But I wanted to make this recording so I can shed light on some facts. My dad was set up by one of his best friends, which is Demetrius Flannery, also known as Big Meech. My dad and Meech have been friends for 30 years plus. I've known Meech my whole life. I look at him like an uncle. Like, this situation has been completely devastating on so many different levels, and there's still so many questions that aren't answered. At this point, I can only shed light on what I know for sure to be facts, and hopefully one day I will have the complete truth. But in 2011, around that time, Meech reached out to my dad in regards to creating a BMF movie. So Meech hooked my dad up with a woman named Tammy Cohen's. At the time, Tammy was Meech's power of attorney. Also, she owned the life rights. So my dad was working with Meech, Tammy, T, basically trying to work on a movie deal. So finally arrested my dad and we received the discovery. He knew exactly who CS1 was, and he told me and my mom that it was Tammy Cohen's. At that time, we really did not want to believe. We wanted to give Meech the benefit of the doubt. It was really, really hard to believe that Meech would set my dad up. It was almost unbelievable. So we were able to like reach out, get a message to Meech, and basically let him know that Tammy was an informant. We later received a message from him saying that it had to be a misunderstanding. Just call her, she'll straighten this out, so on, so on. And at this time, my dad was like, I'm not dumb. I'm not about to call an informant.
Myself, we all before all of that. You feel me?
Oh, I want to add this too, because I've been listening to this all day, girl. So allegedly, according to Blue said he did not introduce Tammy to, if I remember right, I think he said he didn't introduce Tammy to Meech. He said him and Tammy was messing around. He said now they would meet up or whatever, but he said Tammy ended up going, once Meech went to jail, Tammy was writing him on a pen pal thing, girl. They say Tammy was hitting him up on a pen pal list. Who in here like them prisoners? Y'all know what I'm talking about. You could sign up online and you could be a pen pal to a prisoner. I might do that. Just to, razzle dazzle them up, send them a few pictures, just on some random, just make their day. Service comes in all forms. You know what I'm saying? And I know this is not about me, but I just thought about it. I feel like I could help somebody. Maybe somebody might be ready to jump off the top of the doggone balcony and I could save them. You just never know. But let's move back to the story. So anyways, the boy Blue Da Vinci said he didn't introduce Meech to that girl. He said, and when he was with her, she wasn't no CI. He said he broke up with her in like 2000 and like, I'm just paraphrasing, like 2003. She didn't become a CI till like 2007. And then she started hitting up Meech till like 2008. So he is of the belief, this is Blue Da Vinci. That's Tammy's ex-old man and Blue and of Meech's friend. He's of the belief that she became a CI, obviously after they dated, but also that she reached out to Meech to do just what she did, which is set all of this up. And that put him in jail, Cuffy in jail, and a few other niggas, okay? So that's what they said. I've been watching this all day, girl. I've been trying to get what's going on. I've been listening, trying to figure it out, okay? Y'all get the likes up on the video.
Right.
Los is a day one nigga. You understand what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
And see, Meech, I'm the first nigga put $1 million in his pocket. He never seen that till he came to the loot. You feel me?
I heard about you, dog. I heard you was just an outstanding dude, man. Take care of your business, and your reputation in a good way preceded itself. So I understand now, based on from what we've dealt with and seen with this whole thing with Tammy, man. Speak on that for me if you can, because it's perplexing.
Well, what Meech and Tammy did is called it because you're not in the system. Thank God you're not. I hate to see brothers in this system, but brothers who are familiar with this system, this is a nasty, nasty system. What Meech and Tammy did was called a third-party cooperation. What happened was...
This call is from a federal prison.
Originally, I was put with Tammy. I paid for the script. I paid $250,000. That's my script. That's why 50 when he came in, because we put a assistant deceased order in through my attorney. That's why they couldn't do a motion picture. That's why you didn't see the BMF story on the big screen. So 50 ran it through that star shit that he run that other corny shit that he do. So what happened was, homie, I wasn't even the original target. They wanted to get a little Mexican. He's actually a cartel member out of L.A. named Suarez. You'll see his name in the paperwork, Fidel Suarez. He was their initial target. You feel me?
Right.
He was their initial target. But with me calling in while they were trying to set up Fidel Suarez, she clicked over and told the the agents who was listening to her and Suarez, hold on, this is Cuff. And when they heard the name Cuff, they went fucking crazy. And that's when her and Meech turned his scheme toward me. You feel me? So what it did was, this is what it was supposed to do. It was supposed to give Meech a time cut for her cooperation and set me up. But also, it kills two birds with one stone. It puts me in jail, and now they don't have to split any of the revenue with me. My buddy and my partner along with me his name is Louis Burrell. That's MC Hammer's big brother.
That's who Tammy was coming out here to see.
That was me.
I'm gonna tell you the year. That was 2015. No, that was like 14.
Way earlier than that. It started way earlier than that. Way earlier than that. Around 2010, homie. Way earlier than that.
I'm sorry. Yeah, we got to go way back.
We put $50 million on the table through Lionsgate Films, through Louis Burrell's Connect. Because Louis is the nigga, he a bait nigga out there, but he fucks around. He really fucks around on the music tip, but he also fucks around in the movie industry up there. Now, what we did not know is why Tammy would turn down that deal with me and Louis Burrell getting 20% of that budget. You understand what I'm saying? For a finder's fee. So what ended up happening was we didn't know that they had other plans and that she was sleeping with the feds and that they would put me off in prison and run away with my script and don't have to give me anything. So it was supposed to give Meech a time cut and knock me out of my percentage, me and Louis Burrell out of our percentage for the finder's fee with Lionsgate's film. Well, Lionsgate, when Louis went, so they backdoored us. Lionsgate shot it down when Louis Burrell wasn't no longer a part of it. You feel me?
Right.
So Tammy's whole thing fell apart. Meech couldn't get a time cut because they found out Tammy has no credibility. Because when you can't have a relationship with a federal agent, now you have no credibility. So they thing blew up. They thing fell all the way apart and blew up. That's why Meech didn't get a time cut. But Tammy testified in open court that she signed up to be a DA informant to give Demetrius Flannery a time cut.
Pause. I want to address this because this is a great question. Could it be Meech didn't know she was a snitch? No, because Blue Da Vinci called. Listen, he couldn't talk to, and we're going to get into that just a bit. Listen, Blue Da Vinci hit up Meech and they was talking through the phone on a jail phone. He was like, so I wanted to, because once he found out she was a snitch, he was trying to tell me. So according to Blue Da Vinci, he hit up Lil Meech and was like, hey, Lil Meech, look, here go the paperwork. Here go everything you need. Tammy is a snitch. When you go see your daddy, tell your daddy, show him the paperwork that she a snitch. According to Blue Da Vinci, if that was Blue Da Vinci, it was either him or Big Dog. I can't remember. I've been listening to this show all day. According to him, when Lil Meech went to go see Big Meech down at the prison place, they said that once he came back, they started telling everybody in the hood that he was a snitch. He was like, how the hell I'm a snitch and I'm telling you she the snitch. And so basically Meech was trying to act like he didn't know, or you know what I mean, or like it's not true. And then he flipped it on him. To be honest, from what it sounds to me, it sounds to me like Big Meech was definitely sending Tammy on the thing to get her to get these niggas locked up, thinking it was gonna get him off early, and it kept not working out because he started cutting them niggas off too. I think that I do believe Meech was a snitch. I do. I believe it. I believe, because let me tell you why. And again, a lot of people might think they're closer to somebody than they really is. I think that these dudes thinking like, man, we go back 20, 30 years, woo, 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 woo. First of all, time don't make you friends with a nigga. First of all, or a bitch. Time don't make you friends with nobody. Let's start there first. But secondly, on top of that, his back against the wall. He trying to get out. You damn right I'm going to give you a few niggas I don't give a damn about no more. I don't rock with them niggas no way. Because according to them, once Meech came into the music part of the stuff, after a while, they all kind of like split up. So I believe Meech did it. I really do. I do believe Meech had Tammy snitching. And I do believe he knew about it the whole time. I believe it. Because why was she out the blue? Why would Tammy out of the blue come and start trying to be his pen pal? Where that come from? And why? It ain't like she could smash him to get a lick back. He in jail. He in prison. So why would she out the blue just all of a sudden want to be his pen pal? I think this is my theory, my conspiracy theory. I think the feds came to Meech and was like, look, you want to get out early? And he was like, you damn right. And it was like, look, you can snitch. It ain't gonna be on you though. We're gonna use a third party cooperative. So your name ain't gonna never show up in no paperwork. We gonna use this girl Tammy. She already know most of y'all. She gonna set these niggas up, and if we get the right convictions, we gonna cut your time. And I believe Meech was like, bet. Because the story of she just one day randomly was like, oh, I'm about to go be Big Meech's pen pal. Girl, for why? For why? But let me get back to Cuffy, and then we're gonna move to who's the boy named Blue?
This call is from a federal prison.
Special Agent Keith Cromer testified that Demetrius Flannery knew about this whole thing, but he just wanted to keep his name out of the documents. The special agent told Flannery that he could not do that. He could only do that if Cuff don't go to trial. And with Cuff's record, he can't afford to go to trial. You understand what I'm saying?
Correct.
But in the midst of all of this, she ends up flipping on the special agent Keith Cromer, and the whole deal went in the trash. So that's why we're at the point to where we're at now.
Wow.
Yeah.
How long does your relationship go back with Meech, Cuff? How long have you known him? What you guys go
1990,
back?
1990, homie. 1990. My beautiful daughter that you talk with, my son, and my other daughter, they look at this nigga, call this nigga uncle, homie.
Now, from my understanding, you guys reached out to him when the paperwork came down. She said that you knew who the CI was, and you told her and her mom, and you guys sent a message to Meech. What was his response when this stuff came down and you were like, yo, bro, what's going on? What did you get from Meech?
When I got locked up, homie, and when I seen where this whole conspiracy was coming from, I laughed at it and I didn't believe in it. And I knew that Meech could come forward and kill the whole conspiracy. Just saying that the conspiracy is based on Meech communicating from Tammy, sending me a truckload of drugs. It's all made up. From jail, homie. He could have killed this whole deal. They never had any drugs. You understand what I'm saying? But that's how conspiracy works in this system, in this nasty system. But when Meech shot down the offer, when we sent my attorneys out, he was at FCI Lompoc in California. And he responded back to my attorneys that he didn't want to have nothing to do with nothing, and he didn't, and he stopped communicating with them. So then that told my attorneys right there that Demetrius Flannery is a part of this whole deal, and I couldn't believe it. You feel me? So that's what his response was, that he don't know nothing about all this. Well, Demetrius Flannery has been locked up since 2005, and how are you my unindicted, he's listed in my paperwork, homie, as my unindicted co-conspirator serving 30 years at FCI Lompoc in California. How are you in my paperwork, man? And how are you this famous drug dealer who's in magazines and books and movies, and you are in bed with a government informant that testified in court that she cooperated and set your nigga up, a 30-year partner, to give you a time cut? How are you this celebrity drug lord, but you in bed with a government informant? And how you not know about this? And you in my documents is my co-defendant, my unindicted co-defendant.
Now let me tell you why that's huge, what he just said. So originally, remember, when you do a RICO, typically, supposedly, it's supposed to be an organization. Organized crime is what it's supposed to be. That's what a RICO is all about. So when they originally put the paperwork, put the charges on Cuffy, Meech was in the paperwork at first as one of the kingpins. It was supposed to be Meech and Cuffy and some other people. Some miracle on 34th Street happened and Meech disappears from the paperwork. And that's what Cuffy's saying. How is it that you was a co-defendant in my paperwork and then all of a sudden you not no more? That's what this is all about. Listen, I done heard all the sides. I done heard everybody's side. Meech ain't really explain the sides as much, but I done heard from Blue Da Vinci. I done heard from Big Dog. I done heard from Cuffy. All three of them niggas is saying the same thing. And I'm not saying that their hands is clean because they probably did some stuff too. But ultimately, what is synonymous with all of these stories is Big Meech was been able to escape. And that to me is just, that's different for me. I don't know about y'all, but for me. Now I want to show y'all this video about where that video at? Where I pulled it up? Nope. I pulled up this video for y'all. Hold on. Of the boy Blue Da Vinci. Let's get over here. Now, this little video, fair use. Shout out to Cam Capone News. But this video right here, hold on. This video right here is Big Meech, not Big Meech, Blue Da Vinci and Cuffy talking about the situation, I think kind of together, I think. But y'all get the likes up on the video and they listen to what they say. Watch.
So yeah, I got Cuffy right here, man, St. Louis legend. You know what I'm saying? And I know people heard me speak about Meech's paperwork situation.
That's Blue Da Vinci. My bad. That's Blue Da Vinci right there. And he got Cuffy on the phone. Cuffy really gonna be saying kind of the same thing, but you know, let's just get a little bit into it.
With the last interview that we had, and a lot of people had a lot of stuff to say. They don't believe it. Blue's hating. You know what I'm saying? And when I went back and I looked at everything, I was like, you know what, bro? It's only right and only one way to really do it. You good? Only one way to really do it and just let Dog speak for itself. So I wanted him to call in, and this is him calling in during the interview. Go ahead, Cuff, man. You can introduce yourself and take the flow.
Blue, what's up, man?
Yes, sir.
Hey, a lot of people, man, is thinking that this thing is made up or this thing is fake or that I have an axe to grind. You feel me?
Right.
But I'm in here with a 27-year sentence based on Demetrius Flannery, as you all know as Big Meech, and Tammy Cowens, known in the paperwork as CS1.
Right.
Confidential source 1. So what Big Meech did was call a third-party cooperation. So Tammy Cowens signed up to be a DEA informant to give Demetrius Flannery a time cut, plain and simple.
Right. So
okay. So can you break down the story? Like, how do you know this, And how'd you come upon this information?
How do you know? How do you came upon this information though?
We were rewarded what's called a Frank's hearing. It's based on a case called U.S. versus Frank. So I would implore your listeners to look the case up. And what a Frank's hearing entails is that you're able to cross-examine your accusers, meaning government agents, meaning informants, and so on and so forth, just like a regular trial. So this was testified in court.
Period. Point blank.
This was testified in court that I became a government informant to give Demetrius Flannery a time cut.
That's what was said on the stand, bro. The lady became a government informant to give Demetrius Flannery a time cut. But I think people would ask a question of this though. This is what I got hit with a lot is, all right, then if he did it to get a time cut, then how come he still did all that time in jail?
Well, what they don't understand is that he never received the time cut because what came out was that she had an illicit sexual relationship with Special Agent Keith Cromer.
Special Agent Keith Cromer.
Handler. But her first DA handler was the guy, as you should know, Blue, who wrote the BMF indictment, Special Agent Jack Harvey.
Special Agent Jack Harvey is the person that locked us all up, who's also the person that locked up Terry White, which was her first case as a DEA agent. And then he retired. He retired after he got them 60 years.
Yeah, he retired, and then her handler became a brother by the name of Keith Cromer, Special Agent Keith Cromer, who was also fired behind this particular case. So Meech never received the time cut because unbeknownst to a lot of people, it's against the law to have a sexual relationship or any personal relationship with a government informant.
This how it happened. Somehow, some way, because I don't know how, she met Special Agent Jack Harvey. You could leave that up to question. How did Big Meech's personal assistant / the person that handles all this business / the person that owns BMF Entertainment to this day since 2008? So now she meets Special Agent Jack Harvey, and then she starts working for Special Agent Jack Harvey, but not for the Meech case. It was for a whole nother case first. It was for Terry White. But once that case went well, okay, and once they went past and Terry White got his 30 years, Special Agent Jack Harvey retired. But now she was ready to go do the case for Meech and help get Meech his time cut. So now when Meech came up, it was a new person that came on, and his name was what's his name again, big homie?
Special Agent Keith Cromer.
Special Agent Keith Cromer is the new special agent after Jack Harvey retired. Now he's her handler, and they engulfed in a personal relationship, sexual, however they called it in the court. And through that relationship, it tainted the case, and it was dishonorable at that point. They had to throw that out. Mm-hmm. That's why Meech didn't get out. So now you pose the question of why is my big homie Cuff still in jail? And go ahead, Cuff. You can let them know why, how that happened.
From that conspiracy, they indicted me on 2 murder charges. Subsequently, I pled guilty to 2 gun charges in exchange for them dropping the murder charges.
Now, how did they, hold on, let me ask this for you.
How did they set you up?
Hold on, let me ask this for you right quick. How did they get you on something that was totally different from the case that Meech and them had you in a wiretap for?
Out of a totally different, nothing to do with the drug conspiracy, but they falsely accused it as being a part of the drug conspiracy. And then they brought about the gun charges as using the gun charges in furtherance of a drug trafficking crime.
This call is from a federal prison.
Okay, and did they hit you with a superseding indictment or just?
They superseded me.
So they came out of that case that y'all was in court for and hit you with a whole brand new case that had nothing to do with that at all.
It had nothing to do. Yeah, it still had something to do with that. They still let the drug conspiracy stand between Tammy Collins and myself.
Oh.
And she started. That's the only way that they can continue to have jurisdiction. They had to leave the drug charges there.
Oh, see, I thought that they said, all right, well, this case is over, but we
pick up murder charges or gun charges unless it's tied to something. If it's not tied to anything, then the government don't have jurisdiction. So a carjacking has to be tied to something. To have a gun charge of using a 924C, as I have, or 924J.
Oh, J.
You feel me? Discharging a firearm and furtherance of a drug trafficking crime that results in death.
Right.
How did Meech have information on you and give it to Tammy, and how did all that come together where they were able to, you know, put
He
all
said,
that
how
together?
did Meech have information on you and give it to Tammy so you could get caught up in it? How did that happen? So that means you got to go back to the movie.
Okay, so, well, let me take them back. So me and Tammy were working on the BMF movie. I originally had the script and paid for the script for the BMF movie, not the show that 50's doing on Stars. But I originally paid for the script for the BMF movie, so we were shopping the movie.
So Tammy was involved at that time, which is CS1. So
Tammy Cowan, CS1, had all Meech's life rights.
right. And what year was that?
This all the way back in 09.
This is what I want to know, and maybe I heard this and I forgot. Why does she have all his life rights to BMF stuff? Why would she have that? And let me think. Maybe I heard it. Maybe they said it, but she got all his life rights. So when they trying to shop the movie, oh, I know why, because I heard it before. Because he could, as being in the prison, you can't own no LLC and no business and all of that. So he had to put it in her name, and she can act on his behalf. That's what I remember. My bad. So that's what happened. He couldn't do it because he was locked up. So he gave it to her. But of all people, her? Like, what was Tammy doing to these niggas to make them do stuff like this? Like, I don't quite understand this. Yeah, I heard that she was the power of attorney, but why her though? Like, you know what I mean? That's crazy to me. That's what it was. So when Cuffy was getting with MC Hammer brother, and they was trying to shop a movie with Lionsgate. Well, it was Cuffy. I think he's gonna go into it. It was Cuffy, some orange juice person, and Tammy and some other people. And according to him, I think the orange juice person dropped out. And somehow they was able to swindle the deal because he went to jail. Cuffy went to jail, so that means he out the table. And then they was able to swindle the deal with 50 with the show. I think he about to talk about it. Get the likes up, y'all.
Okay. So
we proved that there was a legitimate business.
Right.
Legal business.
Right.
So, well, so let's take it back. The original target was the guy by the name of Fidel Suarez. That was a Mexican cartel member out of California. He was the initial target.
Right. Fidel Suarez was the initial target out of Cali.
His name is in the paperwork.
Right.
Tammy was trying to get Suarez.
Oh, Meech and Tammy was trying to get Suarez.
Exactly. But when the government found out she was in contact with me, they switched the investigation toward me.
Bad work, my nigga. Bad work. It's just bad work.
Exactly.
Did she help set you up or anything like that?
What's called third-party cooperation, and that's what we've been preaching because that's the dirty little secret.
He just, all right, look, did she help set you up or anything like that?
Yeah, she set me up.
Bro, I broke all that down on our last interviews, bro. Listen, all right, let me explain to you what this lady did, man. She went to the police. All right, she went on a visit or something with Meech and got a play to run. Look, I need you to do this. I need you to do that. I need you to do this. I need you to do that. She left from up there talking to him and went to the police and said, look, I'm supposed to go do this and go do that and do this and do that. I told y'all we finna run the play. And they gave her the phones or whatever to hook up the wiretap. They gave her the hot phones, the wiretap who she was talking to. And then she started communicating with everybody on this wiretap phone, bro.
Exactly.
That's how she did it.
With Jack Harvey. Meech put her with Special Agent Jack Harvey.
Where can people find this paperwork?
All right, look, this is where you can find the paperwork. Type in Tammy Cowan's CS1.
YouTube.
On YouTube. No, on Safari. not on YouTube. On Safari, I'm just sending to the actual docket. Nah, forget YouTube. I'm sending them to the docket. The docket is public information. If you type in Demetrius Flannery CS1, type in Demetrius Flannery CS1. It's in your Safari search, and it's gonna pop up right at the top. A 33-page docket with all the docket numbers and everything, so people can't be saying it's fake. For people that want to go to Pace or go wherever and pull it for real, you know what I'm saying, off the internet or from a government site or something, then they could do it because all the CR numbers and all of it is there. So look, when I just type that in my phone, bro, see, because I don't want no mistakes about this. Hold on. When I just type that in my phone, this is what it looked like in my phone, right? This is what it looked like in my phone. When I type it in my phone, this is what it looked like in my phone, right? And then I'm going to click on it. Boom. And when you click on it and enlarge it and click on the actual docket, this is what it looked like.
Hey, Ryan Reynolds here for Mint Mobile with a very...
So basically what's happening is Cuffy's telling y'all how he got locked up, and it was through Tammy. It wasn't originally supposed to be him. It was supposed to be some Mexican, but they turned the investigation on him. But remember, this is all powered by Big Meech.
088-RWS-SP.
I want to show y'all Blue Da Vinci and what he said about Tammy and how he know Tammy and all of that. So, according to Blue Da Vinci, he was dating her first. He said, but he had stopped messing with her. And then she ended up going meet up with Meech or going mess with Meech or whatever, like years after they stopped dealing, okay? Let's get into that. Hold on real quick. This Blue Da Vinci, the one you just saw.
I got Blue Da Vinci online. What's up, Blue?
What's going on, big dog?
We go right to the heart because I know you're a busy man and I got shit to do too. This is how we gonna start this shit. Now everything is in the uproar thanks to 50 Cent.
Right.
And now, so we have multiple things going on at one time. One, there's the argument that, well, 50 Cent knew about all these things that he's trying to expose now, but yet he still chose to do business with Tammy and Meech, irregardless to what he knew. So at the point that she shopped Big Meech's life rights around, 50 Cent wasn't the only one she shopped them to. 50 Cent was the one who bit down on it and went and found the funding through Stars to make the project happen, right? So 50 Cent doesn't have to be bosom buddies with Meech. 50 Cent, as a businessman, is acting as an executive in the entertainment field, right? If he thought that the story was a viable story, one that had legs to it, one that he could shop, one that he can make money off of, he's supposed to do that from a businessman standpoint, right?
Right. Yeah, but watch this though, Face, because he ain't know back then when that was happening. See, with 50, it came about, I believe, like around 2012, the first introductions. So this is what the deal was. Everybody knew that I dated this girl on the street in 03 and 04. Right. Okay. This is years before she became an informant or any of that. She was just a regular chick, my older chick, or whatever, okay? Right. I would not have her around the guys. Like in the clubs and stuff while we was out active. I got all these girls outside in the streets. I deal it all in while we clubbing, and when I'm ready to go home, I'll call Tammy and have her pull up at the crib, and then she'll come spend the night and be at the crib.
It sounds to me, this is what I think. It sounds to me like Tammy was a mole sent to go mess with them way back in 2003 and 2004 when she was messing with Blue Da Vinci. But see, you can't jump out the window and mold. You know what I mean? This is what it sounds like to me. They sent her in because they know niggas love them a good spicy Latina, okay? It sounds to me like the feds sent her in there even way back then. Now, according to Blue, he didn't know anything about this and he didn't see nothing. And I don't think nothing happened because I think she had to take a time period to get acclimated, to get to know these people and all of that. But it gives to me, this is just what I believe, them people sent her in back in 03 when she was with Blue. And then when Blue got popped and Meech got popped, that was her perfect time to strike and go play pen pal with Meech. That's what it's giving. I don't know. It's just a conspiracy. I'm just saying. Because you're not gonna tell me that between the time she met him, unless he lying, but you're not gonna tell me from the time they broke up to when Meech went into jail, she just randomly one day became a CI and then randomly one day started writing Meech to go be a pen pal. It don't really make sense to me. I believe she was a CI when she was messing with Blue. But they didn't have enough and it was too early in the game, so they let Blue live at the time. That's what I believe. That's just me. It's just a theory, though. Let's get back to the show, girl. This is messy. This is so messy, girl. But I love it.
Had another house he lived at, and like me and my people, we all stayed together, like at this time. Okay. So Meech didn't have a relationship with her. She knew who Meech was, of course. He was Meech, and that's my big homie, and she my bro. But she didn't have Meech's number. She wouldn't call him. They don't know each other like that, okay? It wasn't until we all went to prison. So somewhere along the lines between when Meech got locked up, and I believe like at least around 2008, they, which is Meech and Tammy, they became close and they went into business, basically. So hypothetically, maybe she was like, I can help you. I want to help you. What could we do? Let's get a movie. So from my understanding, this shit didn't start from trying to get Meech out of jail like that. It started from trying to attain the movie. Okay. So this is where Cuff comes into play at, because Cuff was the first one that was riding around with Tammy trying to get Meech a movie deal. Okay. How do you know that, Blue? This is how I know. Because in 2013, I had a blue Bentley, right? And Cuff would come to Atlanta and I would let him hold the Bentley so he could ride around, because I knew he was trying to attract the deal for me. So, you know, he needed to look good and all that. So he'd take the Bent, boom, boom, going to do it. What I didn't know is that he was going to pick up Tammy in my Bentley and ride around and go meet people to talk about Meech's situation.
Pause. All y'all niggas is dirty. So Blue dated Tammy in 2003 and 2004. They broke up. 2008, Meech goes to prison. She all of a sudden becomes pen pals and friends with Meech. This is 4 to 5 years after she broke up with Blue. 2013, Cuffy, the one who's just on here talking about Tammy and them set him up. He around here needing to shop the deal to get the movie, but Blue didn't even know he was going to pick up his ex-old lady Tammy, who was already messing with Meech and had the life rights. It's messy. It's messy. It's messy. And now I'm looking at all y'all sideways. None of this makes sense. Hold on. So this is, let me say it one more time. So what he messed with Tammy, Blue messed with Tammy in 2003, 2004. They broke up. 2008, Meech goes to jail. She randomly, out of the blue, wants to be a pen pal to Meech. They make a relationship. She gets the life rights to BMF. 2013, Cuffy needs to look good and he don't have the whip. So him being friends with Blue was like, Blue, let me get the whip. Blue was like, I bet. But the whole time you thinking he's just shopping deals with randoms, but he's shopping deals with your ex-old lady Tammy, who is now, at the time, has the life rights to your other homeboy, Meech. But the whole time, all of this going on, unbeknownst to all of y'all, she's a CI setting all y'all up. Girl, cue the line music up, because none of this shit making sense to me. I feel like they all cap. Yeah. Let me get what my survival do that. It's giving, I don't believe it.
It's survival. I get somebody lied. Smells like somebody lied.
It was all a lie. Guys, it was all a lie. She lied.
Somebody lying. I don't know who it is. Somebody or everybody lying. And Cuffy the only one locked up while Blue outside talking about doing a phone call interview. Talking about, tell him Cuff. Tell him Cuff. Girl, somebody playing. Somebody lying and somebody playing. Everybody lying if you ask me. I don't think nobody hands clean.
Now, in turn, he ended up landing a $25 million deal for me. Don't know. Cuff is the first, and Cuff don't even really be saying it like that. He's more on the illegal part than this legal part. So Cuff had, I believe it's MC Hammer's brother. Okay, you look this guy up. He had him, he secured through him a $25 million for Meech's project. Was the first money that I ever seen come to the table for Meech's project. Okay, but now watch, this is where the shit get crazy at. If you do your research, you will see that Tammy secured the life rights initially with Morgan Creek Film Company and LT Hutton, the film producer and music producer. Okay, she signed the life rights over to him and they paid for it $70,000. How do you know this, Blue? Because you know Blue is a fact. I don't speak unless I have facts or paperwork or something to support what I'm saying. So this is how I know that. Because if people know this, they know that I was in the movie Tupac. I played in that movie Tupac. I got killed in the, did I get killed? No, I didn't get, yeah, I got killed. I got stabbed by Chauncey from Menace to Society. You know what I'm saying? So when I was on set, my first day on set, LT Hutton called me to the production office. When I get to the production office, he like, man, I'm sorry to tell you, man, but we ain't gonna be doing the BMF movie. And I'm like, damn, I'm thinking I'm gonna be into this shit because LT, my man, and he got his hands on the movie. He like, nah, man, there's some bullshit going on. And whatever it is, Meech, it's like, fuck LT, we running with 50. And I'm like, what? And he like, so, well, they were losing their life rights, and Afeni Shakur, before she passed, bless her soul, was threatening to take the life rights back and produce the movie on her own. So that's why they hurry up and rushed into the production on that Tupac movie. Like, didn't even know that the movie was getting filmed. And one day they just start saying, oh, we filming a Tupac movie. And then it just came out. It happened real quick because they had to rush it. Well, when they rushed it, the Jew that was at the table with him didn't have his $15 million to put in with the film company. So what did they have to do? They had to cut him out and they had to go find somebody else to put the movie in, to put the money in. But when they cut him out, Tammy and him and Morgan Creek, LT Hutton was already at the table trying to get the BMF shit done. So what they did was said, and don't got to worry about Morgan Creek. We gonna run with 50, because 50 had a deal with the Jew. Okay, so 50 and the Jew was partners. The Jew was trying to be partners with was partners again with LT Hutton and Morgan Creek. Once LT Hutton and Morgan Creek cut the Jew out of Tupac, the Jew and Tammy figured they're gonna just take the shit to 50. How could they take it to 50 without it being illegal? Okay, because they had already sold the life right. Okay, this is how. Meech them motherfucking called and threatened. If LT got a problem, tell him get at me. He did one of them moves. So LT was like, bro, I ain't even with none of that shit. It's 1,000 gangsters I could do movies on, bro. I'm just leaving that shit alone. I was just telling you we ain't doing the movie no more. So now you got Tammy, the Jew, and 50, and they got their hands on the movie. But when it started going official, I was with Birdman. I think it was like 2017 or 2018. Because it was after me and Meech stopped talking, and I was with Birdman every day. I'm in Beverly Hills with Birdman, and I seen the shit come on, went viral, that 50 Cent had the movie, and I did a post. And people could look this post up. I was like, it don't matter who do the movie, it's only one way to tell the story, blah, blah, blah. Thought I was coming at 50. I wasn't. I was just making a point. You know what I'm saying? So that was like 2018. Now, this where the shit get crazy at. We know from paperwork, 2010, the investigation with Meech started, right?
Right.
2009, Tammy Cowens became a government informant, right?
Right.
Because the paperwork says when Tammy Cowens, CS1 became a government informant, she was and had been a longtime friend of Demetrius Flannery. Okay, so they was already cool and they had already been friends for a long time, is what the paperwork is saying.
Okay, so theory number 2. If she wasn't a Fed when she was with him in 03 and 04, Meech was the one got her on that Fed stuff. That's the only other theory. So it's 2 theories. Either she was a Fed when she met you in 03 and 04 and you didn't know it, or in 2009 when Meech got indicted, 2010 Meech got indicted, and in 2009 she became a Fed. Meech put her on to being a Fed. But either way, y'all all dirty. And I feel like she smashed all of y'all. That's why all y'all was stupid. Slavery stupid. All three of you niggas was slavery stupid. I feel like she smashed all y'all. She might have that sunshine coochie. You throw it up in the air and it turns into sunshine. And you niggas been gone and dumb ever since. That's why y'all niggas gone. That's what I believe. So it's two theories. Either she was a Fed in 03 and 04, or Meech put on to be a Fed over in 2009. Because this don't make no sense. Because remember, why would she be doing Fed work to get Meech a shorter sentence? It's given, oh, the Feds come talk to Meech. Meech, hey, we want you to tell. Oh, I can't tell. Well, you could do a third party. All right, bet. Let me call Tammy. And look, it's going to work out for you too, because you can get your sentence shorter. Bet, say less. And then my name ain't going to be on no paperwork, so nobody going to feel like I read it. Tammy the coochie on. Who said that? Y'all is crazy. Why would y'all say that? Tammy the coochie.
But it wasn't she wasn't no informant yet. She didn't become an informant until 2009. Some people be like, oh, Blue, they said that was your girl. She was a rat when she was your girl. No, the fuck she wasn't. She was regular. She didn't become an informant until 2009. I fucked with her in 2003. That's 2000, barely a little bit of 2004. That was 5 6. Right, this is the timeline. So now look, boom, 2009, she signed up to do the first case with Terry White. Why does she do the first case with Terry White? Because she came to them people with that information to work Meech shit, but who she came to was Meech's controlling officer. See, this is the fine points that people don't look at.
If she bought it to Meech, then she was a Fed back in 03 and 04. If she bought the idea to Meech, because it's possible, that's a good theory. If she bought it to Meech in 2010 when he was on trial or when he was already indicted or whatever, that means it goes back to my first theory. She was a Fed in 03 and 04. Because it just makes sense. That's what I believe. I don't know.
When you look at the person that was her controlling officer on the Terry White case, his name was Special Agent Jack Harvey, okay? Special Agent Jack Harvey is the fucking special agent that locked us all up, bro. He's the one that was on airplanes with us, following Meech around since 89 all through Atlanta and all that shit. Meech had been telling us about this boy because Meech knew that the man was on him, okay? So, Special Agent Jack Harvey jumps for her, what's the name? They bam Terry White up. Now, mind you, Jack Harvey then got Meech 30 years. He didn't bam the BMF up, all of us. He gave us hard time. He had already lost his hair following Meech. Nick had red hair and ended up bald-headed when we all got in court. Okay, this is how long that this man was following Meech. He lost his hair. Now, boom. They knock off, what's the name? And then they say, okay, shit, now we'll do this. She telling the truth about Meech, well, what we got. And then in 2010, he retired, which being Special Agent Jack Harvey, and then a new task force leader came in. Okay. So 2010, this shit with the Mexican started because Meech met the Mexican in jail, and
Meech was a big old nigga. He was kind of cute back when he was out in these streets, but Meech was a big old red nigga. Look, just swole for nothing. Balls probably about the size of 2 grapes, but he was big though. Shout out to Meech.
They came up with what they, the little move that they was gonna do, and once the Mexican got out, it's time to put the play together. So they got to search, when did Suarez get released from prison? Because whenever Suarez got released from prison, that's when the wheels start turning all the way. That's when they start linking. Suarez acting like they trying to get Suarez to do some investments or some shit like that, but him and Meech had already hollered. So now when the bitch is in the car with the agent, and then she get on the line with Suarez get the kicking. Man, somebody want to buy some pills, and then the agent is sitting next to her in the car. He like, yeah, tell him yeah. And then that's how they engulfed into the shit, okay? And then got it popping. So then once they, planned what they planned and did all that, she had all the phones hooked up. It took years for the shit to happen. And then once it happened, they snatched Cuff and all them up. She was fucking the agents. When it came out in court and they put her and the agent on the stand and they discovered the infidelity, they had to throw that case out, bro. So that's why Meech didn't get out. If motherfuckers really pay attention, in 2018, it went viral on the internet that Demetrius Flannery was coming home. He was supposed to be coming home in like March of 2018. It was all over the internet. It was
This is a misconception. Don't ask me how I know. But typically the dudes with the big old thing that be big like this, they be little like this. Does that make sense? The dudes who be like this, big like this, they be little like this. Allegedly. That's what somebody told me. Don't ask me. Somebody told that to me. So I don't know. I'm just saying what the people were saying who be messing with the niggas who big like this. You know what I'm saying? They say they be big up here and little down there. Allegedly. Again, I just be getting people's statements for research purposes and all of that. So that's a misconception, allegedly, right there. Yeah, allegedly. That's why I say the ball's about the size of 2 grapes. Girl, y'all gotta catch, girl.
everywhere. People be acting like they don't remember this shit. But it already went viral that Meech was supposed to come.
They remember. That's why this conversation is so important. This is not a traditional Blue Da Vinci interview on this shit.
Nah.
This is a timeline fact-finding situation because there are not many people who know all these components because Tammy was your girl once upon a time in America.
Not only was Tammy my chick, because that has no bearing over it, because she wasn't my chick when all this shit happened.
Right.
But not only that, bro, I was one of the closest to Meech, bro. I lived with him. You couldn't say damn near nothing about me to that. He'll get on your head. That's my man. You know what I'm saying? So I know all the shit I know the shit that his brother don't know. I know.
All right, Blue. All right, Blue. Let me say this. I think that they all snitches, but I think that Meech was the one that came out. Well, if you would want to call it coming out on top, because he don't own his own name. He don't own BMF. If the girl Tammy tomorrow said you could kiss the whitest part of my ass, I ain't giving you nothing back. He did. You know what I'm saying? He out here borrowing money from Rick Ross. Listen, Tammy is the common denominator that drug them all down to the ground. Tammy is David, and these 3 niggas are Goliath, Gary, and Gullible. Okay? She knocked all these niggas in the head with one slingshot. And these niggas still don't get it. Blue, the girl was either a fed when you met her in 03 and 04, which I believe I'm leaning more toward that, or when she became a fed in 09 and 2010, your boy Cuffy was playing in your face and he probably knew she was a fed, because why is he running around using your car to go shop the bitch around, to ride the whole around? It's messy, it's nasty, and we gonna keep our ears to these streets. And we're going to come back and talk about this again because this is disgusting. Y'all let this spicy Latina come in here in a beady bum you niggas down to the prison. And I believe that's y'all stupid. Y'all Jim Crow slow. All 3 of y'all. It just don't make sense. It just not. All 3 of y'all. Because this don't make no sense. She the only one walking away scot-free. Ain't none of you niggas scratched your head yet and be like, damn, how all us got, and she, not now one of you niggas. You know, they could say what they want about a black woman, and I know niggas say a lot about a black woman. But 2 things we don't do. Take you niggas money and take you niggas, well, we'll send you to jail if we mad. I ain't gonna lie, we will send you to jail. But we ain't gonna be no CI though. We ain't gonna send you to prison for life. We might send you to jail overnight. You know, you might do a couple of months. You know, you nigga, we know you're on probation and you in here talking about you gonna put your hands on me. So I hurry up and call the police and lied and said you did. But you about to get out in 3 months anyway. But we not about to send you to prison for like 30 and 40, 50 years. Okay? We just gonna sing it for 6 months. Because we still won't be with you. We just mad. Yeah, drop the charges later. That's black women. We gonna send you down there, then go down there and testify you ain't did nothing. You know how. Put a 1 in the chat if you know I ain't lying. Black women will call the police, girl. Make up a whole story. Want you gone for life. See when it's time to go to court? And they want you to testify, girl, we'll get up there and say it was all a lie. Or we was just playing. I was just mad. Girl, lying down. Because we really don't want the nigga to go down like that. Even though in the moment we do, we really don't want the nigga to go down like that. Y'all let Tammy a beady bum you niggas down to the prison, and y'all still ain't catching on. None of y'all caught on yet. None of y'all caught on. Cuffy ain't caught on, Blue ain't caught on, and Meech ain't caught on. Y'all slow as turtles. Girl, but I digress. Right, Boozy, it be some mad day shit. You know how I go. Nigga done, you done got tired of this nigga playing with you. He done played with you one too many times. You know what I'm saying? Bad enough, he messing with that girl. Now you coming in here acting crazy. And I know them people. I know you got them papers on you. Yeah, you want to come in here acting crazy? I'm going to call the police and say you hit me. I am. I'm going to call them and say that. Yes, I am. I'm going to call them and say that you popped me in the back of my head. And I'm going to say it in the back so they can't see the scars. Because you on papers, they going to take you anyway. But don't worry about it. When they call and say, do I want to press charges? I'm going to say no. It was just a misunderstanding. And I'm going to bail you out and put money on your books, dummy. And if they need my testifying, if they need me to testify to send you all the way up through there, I ain't going to show up. I'm going to be sick. Stupid. These niggas so dumb. I don't understand. I just don't understand. I just don't understand. Long story short, Tammy done tacoed you niggas all the way down to the ground. And that's just that on that. Shout out to Tammy. We gonna come back Saturday and talk more about this. Okay? We gonna get the documents and all of that. Somebody said they sent them to me. We gonna get the documents and all of that. And we gonna roll it out. Okay? So I gotta move on to Chrisean. I hate to. But I don't want to make this too long of a live. Okay? Meech, they done canceled your party fat. I think 50 had something to do with it. I know he's saying he didn't, but I believe he did. So shout out to you, Meech. And it ain't no party for you. And all them people that was on that flyer, I don't know 80% of y'all. They say most of y'all from St. Louis. Shout out to St. Louis. Or the Detroit, I don't know, somewhere where niggas be and it be cold. You know how it go. That's what I think of when I think of Detroit, Chicago, St. Louis. There's a lot of niggas in the cold. New York. A lot of niggas with puff jackets on. I ain't gonna lie, every time I think of places like that, Cleveland, a lot of niggas with heavy coats. You know what I mean? But something about y'all up there with the heavy coat wears, I don't know, maybe it's the cold air that's not quite seeping in here. I don't know. Maybe, I don't know. Heavy coat niggas, you know, we from New Orleans, girl. We got windbreakers. We don't even have no heavy coat. Hell, my baby was outside playing in snow with socks on her hand when it snowed the other day. We don't have no heavy gear. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. Maybe it's the cold. Y'all need to come on down where it's hot so y'all can open up that third eye because it's closed. Matter of fact, all three of the eyes closed. Girl, please. Y'all got to come up out that cold weather. That's what's wrong with y'all. It's too cold up there. Heavy coat weather. I don't own a heavy coat right now, to be honest. I bought me a jacket off of Fashion Nova and it's pleather, but I don't own no heavy coat. I'm just saying, y'all, it's too cold. Maybe that's what's cutting y'all off, cutting y'all brain cells off. Hello, is anybody home? Girl, bye. Anyways, we got to move on to Rockhead. Y'all get the likes up on the video. Shout out to Big Meech and all of y'all, the party over. If you lost your money down there at the Big Meech concert, please dial the people and tell them you want your money back. And if they say they don't want to give you your money back, call the police. I'm pretty sure whoever put the party together got warrants too. Because all of this is giving trash, jail, paperwork. If you can't get your money back and you was out there waiting in the line and get in there and it's cold out there, I know it's cold. Y'all had your heavy coats on. If you can't get your money back, call the police and just say he slapped a white girl. They're going to pull up in no time. Everybody going to jail. You might not get your money back, but you'll get a sense of satisfaction in here. Right up in here. That's where the satisfaction gonna come in when the nigga gotta take the money he stole and bail himself out and go down to the courthouse. Okay, so that's the only advice I can give to the people who lost their money, because I know that's what I would do. You know what I'm saying? Let's move on. So now Rockhead, girl, it's so much going on with Rockhead. Oh my god, it's so much going on. Get the likes up. Let me give y'all a break because I just got tired thinking about what I'm about to talk about. And I know the Rockhead's in here. And that's y'all that's not liking the video. I already know y'all in here. I know y'all in here. And I hate y'all. On my mama. I really hate y'all. I hate everything about y'all. You know, honestly, sometimes I think about y'all and I don't know why y'all come across my mind. And I just be wanting to, you know, just do, you know, I ain't going to say what I be wanting to do. But I just really hate y'all a lot. Like a lot. Like not like a little lot. Like I hate y'all a lot. You know what I'm saying? But I'm going to give y'all a commercial break to get the likes up, y'all. Please get the likes up on the video. Well, let's get Miss Peggy on here. Get the likes up.
Let's go, Miss Peggy. Let's go, Peggy. Miss Peggy bother, Peggy bother, Peggy bother. Make that ass drop, make that ass rock. Ooh, make that ass drop, make that ass rock. Ooh, do it for a whopper, make it wobble for a whopper. Wobble for a whopper, make it wobble for a whopper. Ooh, Peggy Sue, ooh, Peggy, ooh, Peggy, ooh. Peggy about to say she about to work it like a black girl. Make that ass jump, make it rock like a black girl. Rock. You fine, Peggy. You fine, Peggy. Ooh, you fine, Peggy. Ooh, bow-legged Peggy and a booty kind of heavy. Bend it on over, girl, toot it like a levy. Bow-legged Peggy, booty kind of heavy. Bend that ass over, toot it like a levy. Lift that ass, lift that ass, lift that ass. Ooh, Peggy about to work, she about to rock, she about to move, she about to make it. Oh, Miss Peggy.
All right, so we're back. I hope the likes are liking. Yes, let's get into Rockhead. So Rockhead has been rockheading again. They say she was down there at court. Let's start this. Somebody saw her at not court, at her probation officer. You know, it's alleged right now that Rockhead has something to do with Ronnie's untimely demise. The reason I think she has something to do with it is for a few reasons. Well, first and foremost, the day that man was pronounced dead, that girl went on here and posted a doggone paternity test with Blueface. Feds, to the capital letter people, if you're on here, hey, capital letter people, if you are on here, look into that. Because it was so distasteful and so untimely for her to do that. I'm talking about they just pronounced the boy. We hadn't even guaranteed it. And that girl went on here and put a paternity test, a fake one allegedly that they say, and put it on her stories or put it somewhere where everybody could see it. If you on here and you are a cop and you are interested in this story, please look into that. If you can. And I know you can. So go ahead and look into that, okay? But neither here nor there. Don't look into the test. Look into why she would post something like that when she found out her ex was unalive and knowing what he was fighting for the whole time. Disgusting. So anyways, where was I going? So they done found the helper down there at the probation office and they think that she could be getting questioned. I don't know. Maybe they called her in because they seen her looking dirty and she needed somewhere to go. So they say, come on in. We got some commodity and some stamps for you. I don't know. But somebody seen her down at the probation officer. Yeah, she's giving me CITs too. I feel like her and Blue CIs, if you ask me. Okay. I feel like they both CIs. And I think that they didn't know each other was CIs until maybe sometime later. But nevertheless, this is her being spotted down at the probation office. It says, Chrisean Rock was spotted at her probation office. While the reason for her visit remains unclear, some speculate it is related to a pending investigation, while others believe it was just a routine check-in with her probation officer. Thoughts? Can I say this? Blue Rock TV, ain't that ran by a clear, loose-wristed man? Put it in the chat. I could have swore I jumped into a live. I don't know why I went on this live. Oh, because Chrisean was on there. Ain't Blue Rock TV ran by a loose-wristed, clear man? He sound like it at least. The blog, the page I'm talking about. The page. Neither here nor there. So they say she was down there at the courthouse. I mean, at the probation officer. They should have arrested her. Okay. So neither here nor there. Then she got on here and said that she would take a fade with Tasiki, but they got to pay her $200,000. I just, I'm just here so I won't get fined. That's all. I'm just here so I won't get fined. Let's get into Rockhead saying she'll do a fade with Tasiki as long as they pay her $200,000. Girl, don't nobody want to see you pay. Don't nobody want to pay you $200,000 to see Tasiki bop your head up and down the street, because that's what's gonna happen. You only use one hand when you fight anyway. Girl, they'll give you $20. Girl, please. Let's get into Rockhead. Hold on.
And I run the fades because I know what they want me to do.
You've been saying that for sure.
They probably should have me on there. I'm gonna ask Blue. I need 200,000, and I run the fades because I know what they want me to do.
Slide. Let me teach you, baby. Let me teach you. Let me teach you. Come on, baby. Let me teach you. Come on.
Come on, second. March was stronger than me.
They probably.
Let me tell you something. When that girl set me up to get dog walked in the park by Tasiki and my face was lumping here, lumping there, and lumping there, March, you a better bitch than I ever be. Do you hear me? Because, bitch, I would have never, girl, as a matter of fact, I probably would have paid somebody to jump Chrisean. She ain't even tell you that girl fight like that, and you got beat up so bad. Girl, Tasiki wore you out, wore you thin. Tasiki wore you thin. I would never forgive her for that, bitch. I thought this was a regular, schmegular fight. Bitch, you didn't tell me you had me fighting Mike Tyson and knockout or punch out. What the fuck? This bitch telling me it's a regular fight. Whole time I'm about to fight China from WWE. Oh, hell no. Bitch, you gotta warn me so I can make the right decisions and all of that. I would have never forgave Rock for that. Never. Do you hear me? Neither here nor there. First and foremost, rest in peace to Ronny. Rest in peace to Ronny, bro. Let's get into what March had to say. January and March done fell out with Rock. They done fell out with Rock. And March said that she cut Chrisean off, not because Tasiki knocked her head around the grass like a doggone bowling pin. That's not why she cut her off. She cut her off for other reasons. Girl, yeah. Let's get into it.
To me, but when you, Chrisean, try to act like speaking on shit that's unsolicited, motherfuckers care because I was right there when this shit blew the fuck up. Are you delusional? When motherfuckers try to carry a narrative like, oh, it's enemies. Okay, so when I just seen you December 22nd because you walked in the shop that I was working in, you initiated conversation with me. You invited me to dinner, came back to the shop, invited me to a blunt, and I declined all that shit because it's just like, that's just not what this is. Then you text my phone and I got a missed call from you on the same day, on the same night. So it's just like, when you try to go online and carry an enemy narrative, that's just crazy to me. But then also too, I don't watch your lives and shit like that. So to be honest, people send me bits and shits and pieces. So I don't know what the really is going on to me. But when you, Chrisean, try to act like speaking on shit that's unsolicited, motherfuckers care because I was right there.
Girl, March had Junior. March was a down girl for Rock. And Rock played you like that. Now she on the blogs with on Beagle Live and all of that. And you stuck looking crazy, looking slow. Okay. Let's get to Ronny peace. Rest in peace to Ronny. Fly high to Ronny, bro. Ronny was unalive, unfortunately. He was unalive. Oh, I gotta go down. Ronny was unalive. And people speculate that Rock had something to do with it. One of the last encounters they had in person was this one. Y'all remember this?
Junior right here.
Weird
as a bitch. You weird as shit. You weird as shit.
What's wrong?
You weird as shit. Ain't nobody stalking you. That's my fucking son. That's my fucking son. That's my fucking son. What you want to do? What do you want to do?
I'm calling the car.
I don't give a fuck. Call him. Nobody touch you. Call him. Yeah.
Go. Calling the car.
So according to Ronny at the time, Ronny said that
To any of my family that might be watching, no, I'm not locked up. I'm outside. I'm good. I ain't gonna lie, yo. Seeing Junior at 15 months, not moving, not being able to support his own head, I lost my cool, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I'm about to give y'all the whole 9 on my YouTube, though, yo. I'm Prophet Ronny on YouTube. Subscribe to my YouTube.
All right. Rest in peace, Ronny. Ronny was the only stable thing that in that whole situation. Nobody in her family, none of her friends. Ronny really just wanted to know if that was his baby. This is sad. And he died not knowing. And I know that Chrisean loved Blueface more than she loved herself and her baby. And I feel like she would do something. I'm not saying she did, but it wouldn't surprise me if she did something like this because she don't want anything to get in the way of her and Blue. Mind you, speaking of, Blueface been denying this baby like crazy. Hold on. Blueface been denying this baby like crazy. Blueface has been steadfast. That ain't my baby. He got into it with Soulja Boy. That ain't my baby. He get into any and everybody he get into it with. That ain't my baby mama. That ain't my baby. I did a whole video showing y'all him going on Twitter talking about that ain't my baby. That ain't my baby. That ain't my baby. So when I see Chrisean talking about, oh, Blue this, Blue that, Blue this, Blue that, to me, it sounds crazy because this boy has made it abundantly clear on multiple occasions that that's not his baby. But I think that Chrisean lives in a world of delusion. I do. I think that there's a level of delusion happening there, a little bit of crazy. And she really around here thinking that her keep saying it is going to, bring it into fruition or something. I don't know. I thought I had those videos. Who was that posted that? Let me see. Let me check one more channel. Somebody posted a compilation of Blue talking about that ain't his baby. I don't know where I saw it at. Did I share it to my story? Oh, and by the way, look at Blue. Look how Blue look, girl. Somebody say it's a clone, girl. Who knows at this point? Who knows? They say Blue gonna bleed her. Of course. You know he gonna bleed her. He can't wait to get home. They say he be home in June. They say he be home in June. So she takes her time to come on here and defend Soulja Boy, right? She takes her time to come on here and defend Soulja Boy, not defending her child. She actually called her child this baby. This baby. That's what she said. This baby. Y'all calling me, y'all in here worried about this baby. This baby? Are you dumb? No, well, that's rhetorical. Let's move on. Maybe it wasn't for me to show y'all because I can't find it. But there was a compilation of Blue arguing. Let me see if I can find it on Twitter. There's a compilation of Blue arguing with Soulja Boy talking about, and Soulja Boy was like, why your baby messed up? And Blue was like, that's not my baby, scientifically proven. I was like, oh my God. Let me see. Blueface. I'm telling you, it's of my belief. Soulja. How you spell Soulja? Soulja Boy. It's of my belief that girl loved that boy more than anything. And I think Blue know good and well that ain't his baby. Here you go. Found it.
A big nigga. Schoolyard crib, you was a buster. You ain't even gonna claim his set. Get the fuck out of here, nigga. You the police, nigga. Soulja, Coochie face. Soulja, you not gonna bang your hood? Face. You not gonna bang your hood? Blue butt. That's crazy. You came to LA. Nigga. You ready to go to jail. You came to LA and try to fuck with a hood, and they don't fuck with you, so you scared to say what hood it was, because you know tomorrow they gonna throw your ass under the bus like Soldier's the boofest nigga.
Nigga, you a bitch.
Soldier, where are you from?
Nigga, you's a bitch, nigga. When we getting down, fuck all that, nigga.
Hey, so do you know it's an automatic DP when a nigga bang on you and you don't bang back? I don't give a fuck if it's on camera in the county, in the courthouse, in the police station. You know that's a DP, right?
Hey, that's all cool and all, but when we getting down though?
Bro, you already flaked. You didn't come to the park.
Hey, so check this out. You was really at the park today?
Nigga, on schoolyard crib, I was at the park. Where was you at?
Why you ain't post no videos? Why you ain't take no pictures?
Because that's too federal. Why would I post a picture at the park waiting for a nigga? I'm on probation, right? You police ass nigga.
So you wasn't at the mall?
Oh, I'm on probation, right?
So you wasn't at the mall?
You want my probation officer to see me at the park talking about Soldier come here and come on.
Now you contradicting yourself. So why you send a tweet out if you wasn't gonna say you was there? If you wasn't gonna show you was there, why you send a tweet out?
Soldier, we can
nigga, you wasn't there, bitch ass nigga. You wasn't there, nigga. Fuck out of here, nigga. You wasn't there, nigga. You was a bitch.
Soldier, where are you from? I'm banging on you right now.
You ain't banging on shit, nigga. You building
nigga, this schoolyard crib. Where you from, nigga?
You building a case on yourself.
Schoolyard crib. Where you from, nigga?
You building a case on yourself.
Nigga, this schoolyard crib.
Nigga, I'm gonna knock your ass out, nigga. I'm gonna knock your ass out, nigga.
Bro, you scared to bang your hood?
Oh my
God. You don't even know what you're doing right now, bro. You don't even know what you're doing to yourself. This is not a good look, Soldier.
You don't know what you're doing to yourself.
Hold on. It's another one. Hold on. Soldier Boy say, I heard Blueface in jail getting raped in the booty. I can't stand these dudes, bro. This was a funny jokes. This was a funny back and forth. Is this one? Yeah, this the one.
My baby mama, scientifically proven.
Hold on. Let me back him up.
Post the DNA results then, lame ass nigga.
For what? I told.
Your baby mama fucking Offset and you snitched about it and cried about it.
That's not my baby mama, scientifically proven.
Post the DNA results then, lame ass nigga.
For what?
So we can know you ain't capping like you always do.
You want me to post? You want me to post my name, my address,
post the DNA
place
results.
I went to get the test at, so everybody can show up there and do police shit, right?
Why don't you blur it out?
Negative. For what? For you?
Blur it out.
Soldier.
You know that
Soldier,
your son.
listen.
Claim your son.
Soldier, listen.
Claim your son. Claim your son.
Soldier, listen. I'm gonna tell you why I didn't post the results. I can't post the name of the place I went to.
Man, you know how many people are
Listen, bro. You know how many people are gonna show up there?
Ain't nobody showing up, nigga. You post, nigga. Man, I don't want to hear it.
You know how many people are gonna overthrow that place and try to make it seem like it's false narrative? Bro, I don't gotta do none of that.
Yes, you do, Blue Butt.
For what? For what?
Because that's your son, nigga.
Says who?
Says me, nigga. Until you post the results,
nigga. Nigga, your child is my child, nigga. I got a little sperm on top of that.
Why you sound like you about to cry?
I got sperm on top of your child.
Why you sound like you finna cry, blood?
Soldier, your child
you
has
about
a little
to
bit
cry.
of my DNA.
You finna cry.
Your child has my DNA, Soldier.
Okay, I think I'm starting to figure this shit out right now, Blue Butt.
Your child has my DNA, Soldier.
So you really mad about your bitch right now? So you just taking that out on the world?
No, I'm mad that you decided to take that little bullshit interview, and I even said, shout out to Soldier. I said, why the fuck you keep bringing up Soldier? I don't even know why how that even became a thing. You decided,
So right there, Blueface basically said that's not my baby, scientifically proven. So no matter what Chrisean is saying, this is what Blue was saying. And they had a man there who wanted to be in the life of this son, of this child, help this baby, and she didn't care because all she wanted to do was run behind Blue. Okay? Now I want to move over. So allegedly, people are saying that Ronny had reached out to a few people talking about how he's afraid for his life. Now, this is all alleged. I don't know how true this is. This is just something going around the internet. But here's a screenshot of allegedly Ronny saying that he's scared for his life, okay? It says, Hey, Neff, I'm so glad you messaged me. Let me know exactly what you need. Got to keep you safe. You got more support than you think, Ronnie. He said, they try and get me killed. They put a hit on me. Somebody says, I know. He says, I can't go home. I don't know what I should do for real. I can't watch the neglect Junior play with God. It's not right. Wait, I can't watch I can't watch her neglect Junior and play with God. It's not right. These are alleged DMs between Ronnie and somebody else. I don't know who it is. I don't even know if it's all the way true. I don't know. I'm just telling you what I found on the internet. Okay? So, again, me not knowing if it's true, we just having a conversation discussing what allegedly could be happening, okay? With that being said, Saint, don't do that. Now, again, I don't know how true these are, but I do know that there was some leaked by somebody, by what's the girl name? By the sister. Wait, this still continues to this. So it says they want to just let her make all this money off good image and a disabled child. She abusing that baby. Man, it says all her sisters got children, got child abuse charges. They don't want me to let the real be known. He says Tessa bit her child nose off. What? I think I heard this. Didn't I put this in the last video? Tessa bit her child nose off. Then he says Chastity son OD'd on dope. I don't know. I just gotta get somewhere safe. I never been to the Bay. That might be cool. Yeah, I think I read those. It's okay. God got the last say. So I'm going to the courthouse in the morning. I'm filing a petition to start getting her served and her court date in Oklahoma. Saint hush. Take that information and do with it as you please. It says, long story short, Ronnie contacted us telling us her family and that man, Sean Malone, was coming for him. That's crazy work. I'll have to download these and dissect these and do a video so that we can get into the nitty gritty of this. But this is all alleged. I don't know it to be true. This is what they said. I didn't say it. I'm just telling y'all what they said. This is sad. But ultimately, rest in peace to Ronnie. I know how much she loved that boy. I'm talking about Blueface. I don't think there's nothing she wouldn't do. I'll say that. I don't believe there's anything she would not do. That I believe. Okay. Y'all get the likes up on the video. Let me read some of these super chats. Some people saying that it was a setup that she paid. So I don't know, girl. I don't know. Savannah Doll, thank you for the super chat. Voodoo, you and Boosie daughter Ivy look alike. She's beautiful. We might be a little third, fourth cousins and whatnot. She's a beautiful girl though. Shout out to Ivy. Thank you so much, Savannah Doll. MOB, thank you for being a member for 9 months. Hey, Acorn, Detroit, go on and take that L because New York is winning this war. Shout out to 50 for the moment. But yes, MOB is right. Detroit, Big Meech gave y'all a huge L. He did that. Detroit, y'all got to hold that one. Yes, you do. We all got to hold our L's. Birdman done gave New Orleans so many L's. Detroit, y'all got to hold the L. You do. I'm sorry, you do. No, I'm not sorry. Detroit, hold the L with 2 hands. Detroit, take 2 hands and hold the L like this. Hold it tight. Don't drop it, okay? Shout out to Detroit. Yeah, Detroit, y'all got to hold that L. Meech gave y'all the L today. Shar, thank you for the super chat. Boo, I sent you a DM on IG. All right, I'm going to check it. Thank you so much. P Money on the page. Thank you for the super chat. She had a motive. Of course, she had a motive. Of course she did. Yes, she did. Absolutely, without a doubt. She definitely had a motive. I think she had more than one motive, if you ask me. Thank you for the super chat. Lanice, thank you for the super chat. I'm loving your commentary. I am cracking up. Well, thank you. I'm glad I can help y'all laugh and kiki and slap 5 and knees and all that your way through the video. Shout out to everybody in the building. Get the likes up. Y'all, I'm almost at 50,000 subscribers. Can we at least get me to 50,000 subscribers? Can I say something too? I be seeing people on here with more subscribers than me. And in my opinion, because I got a big meet up, I feel like they not as lit as me. Can I get the 50,000 subscribers? Can y'all just subscribe to the video? To the video. Subscribe to the channel. I'm literally right there. Let's get me to 50,000. I ain't asking y'all for a kidney. I'm just asking y'all for 50,000 subscribers. Subscribe to the channel. Welcome into the dollhouse. And speaking of welcome to the dollhouse, Portia. Welcome to the dollhouse, Fat. Thank you for becoming a new member. Welcome, doll. Welcome. T-My, thank you for the super chat. Boo Ronny said he met up with her because she told him to. That's what I was about to say. Then she made him look like a stalker when he got there. Scandalous. Yes, Ronny did say that Chrisean told him to pull up over there. And when he did, she pulled out the cameras and started being weird. Or she started being weird, so he pulled out the cameras, if I can remember. Yes, rest in peace to Ronny. You're right. Thank you, T-My. Miss Kelly, or Mrs. Kelly, I'm sorry. Thank you for the super chat. Boo, I always felt like Blue put himself in jail on purpose. He was reckless and looking at his brother video. They need to put up a reward for Ronny. I bet they get to snitching. That's big. That's big. You know, I remember when he went to jail, I remember Wack was like, it's the best. Even Carlissa, remember? Remember? Carlissa even said, I'm so glad he in jail. Wack and Carlissa said they was glad that he was in jail because of all of the stuff that was going on. They felt like Blue was going to get mixed up in that stuff. I believe it. All right, Sharon, I'm going to check my email. Rest in peace to Ronny. But I'm telling you, and listen, because if Ronny would have came up unalive while Blue was here, y'all already know how it was going to go. The Rockheads was going to put it all on Blue. Oh, Blue must have did that. Whole time, Blue ain't never had no problem with Ronny. As a matter of fact, Blue was over there telling us that he believed it is Ronny baby. It's a shame, bro. Thank you for the super chat. Sandy Shakesnider, thank you for the super chat. Rest in peace, Ronny. Oh, sorry. Thank you for being a member for 10 months. Hashtag rest in peace, Ronny. Hashtag pray for Junior. Please pray for Junior. Junior. Junior, he la be do be dam Illuminati. Can't you tell? He needs love. Can't you tell? He needs love. Please say a prayer for Junior if you can, and you got two hands, put them together, and let's all pray for Junior at this point. That's all we could do. Oh Lord, rest in peace, Ronny. Rest in peace, Ronny. Yellow, thank you for the super sticker. Rest in peace to Ronny, okay? Now, with that being said, y'all, I'm about to get off here. We at over the 2-hour mark. Girl, I'm supposed to be on here for an hour. I just be talking and running my mouth. Let me get off of here, y'all. I'll make a video and we'll dive deeper into those receipts with those text messages because I'm curious. Shout out to everybody in the building. If you're new to the channel, subscribe. I'm almost at 50,000 subscribers. If you just subscribe, welcome to the dollhouse. If you're gonna subscribe, welcome to the dollhouse. If you're a returning Dollar Dawn, welcome on back, honey. This is what we do. And check out all my reality TV show reviews and all of that, and all of the pre-recorded content I put on the channel. Okay. Now, with that being said, I'm about to get up off of here. Love y'all down to the ground. Y'all already know how I go. I josh y'all in, and I'm about to josh y'all out. Shout out to everybody in the building. I see y'all on the next one. Probably Saturday morning because I got Educational Friday tomorrow. Okay. But love y'all down to the ground. Peace, y'all.
Mic check 1 2 1 2. We live, baby. Come on. That's right. Okay. Can you hear me now? Oh, let's go. It's your boy Big Chew, the voice of the beat. You know what I won't blaze up. Come on, blaze up.
It's the beat for me.
Wah 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 wah. For your guy, for your B-O-Y. Drop it for your guy, for your B-O-Y. Do it for your guy, for your B-O-Y. Come on, baby, we live. For your boy. lift it up, yeah. Come on, lift it up, Then it bust it open for your B-O-Y. Bend it for you, rock it for you, lift it up, baby. Mix it with your bossa now.
Come on, Blaze, so you know.
Drop me a nasty beat.
Mr. Carroll, how you give the voodoo doll time to talk? I don't get no fucking time to talk.
Who the voodoo doll is?
The nigga you just had up here.